Yes, sir. Shalom, shalom, and welcome once again to Thursday night, Yahweh Biblical Research Study Class. First, we're going to say our national prayer, and then we'll say the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. That is called the Tefillah, the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew after our national prayer. Let us face the east. O Yahweh, God of our salvation, save us, gather us together, and deliver us from the heathen, so that we may give thanks to thy holy name and glory in thy praises. Blessed be the holy name of Yahweh and Israel forever. O Yahweh, let them be confounded that persecute us, but let not us be confounded. Let our enemies be dismayed, but let not us be dismayed. Bring upon our enemies the day of evil, and destroy them with double destruction. O Yahweh, forgive our fathers for breaking your laws, and please forgive us for breaking your laws. Help us to never bring shame upon thy great name, nor reproach against our works. For surely we have turned ourselves to thee, O Yahweh, trying to be upright, and as we confess our faults, please grant us protection against all of our faults. Cleanse us of our secret faults, and guide us to the best of morals. For surely our prayers and our sacrifices, our lives and our deaths, are all for thee, O Yahweh. Tefillah, Avenu Shabbat Shemayim, Yikadeh Shemeakah, Tavo Makuteakah, Yerase Rizonka, Tivashem Kain Baaretz, Et Lekum Kukainu, Tain Lanu Hayon, Uslak Lanu, All Kratenu, Kimoshiso King, Gomanaknu, Lakote Lanu, Leal Tefienu, Lade Di Sayon, King Ka Senu, Min Hara, Kilaka, Amaglaha, they are Gibarah, they are Teferet, Leolame, Olame, Sela. We thank thee, Yahweh, O living and eternal King, who has so mercifully restored our souls within us. Praise Yahweh. Well, look like tonight you won't be able to see my handsome face, but you'll hear my wonderful voice. Well, first, I'd like to testify that Yahweh is God, that his son's name is Yahweh ben Yahweh, that we're the nation of Yahweh, and we're in search of all good people, only good people. It's time for the good people of the planet Earth to come together. All right. We have a special treat this evening. We're actually going to see Yahweh ben Yahweh. So I'm going to tell you now, you're going to Second Timothy 2:15, which says, study to show thyself approved, rightly dividing the word of truth. Now, the only thing you can divide from truth is falsehood. So this is a commandment in the Bible telling us to study for ourselves, not to be a follower and following people, but you have to study for yourself. The Hebrew word for study is called lahag, and that means intense mental application. Mental application. It also means devotion to books. Devotion to books. Again, this is not a religion. This is a biblical institution where you come to learn about our God and to learn about ourselves. So study means intense mental application, being devoted to books. The next thing is a scripture that we always go over, Psalms 19:7, where it says, the law of the Lord Yahweh is perfect. See, everywhere that Lord and God appear in large and small capital letters, the original reads Yahweh. Everywhere you read about the Son, we say Yahweh ben Yahweh. And why do we say Yahweh ben Yahweh? According to John 5:43, the Son said he comes in the Father's name. If you don't know the Father's name, it's impossible for you to know the Son's name. So Yahweh ben Yahweh had to first reveal the Father's name. And he started that in 1979. Now Yahweh is all over the planet, all over the internet. People are singing about Yahweh, but it's most important that we give credit to who made all this happen through his hard and committed work of passing out literature, millions, letting people know that God's name is Yahweh. So Psalms 19:7 says, the law of the Lord Yahweh is perfect, and that the law will convert your soul, meaning it'll convert your mind. Convert means to change from one direction in order to pursue another direction. You can't take both of them. You have to change from one to go to another one. That's what the word convert means. Praise Yahweh. Now, we're going to move quickly tonight so that we can do a little study afterwards. But I want to talk about the word just convert means. And convert means, again, a spiritual turning away from sin in repentance to Yahweh ben Yahweh, in faith. It says convert means it is a dramatic turning away from one's path in order to pursue an entirely new path. It involves turning one's back to the system of this world and its anti-godly value. That's what convert means. And the law will do that. Now, some people, some institutions say that the law doesn't count. That's why we have a lawless community, a lawless society. We don't know the laws of God because we've been told. Why were we told? Because Matthew 5:48 says, be ye perfect even as your Father. So if you are your Creator's child, he's commanding us to be perfect like him. How do you become perfect? Keeping his laws. And the laws will convert your mind, change your mind from immorality to morality, a moral behavior type attitude. Praise Yahweh. Well, we're going to go right into our class tonight. Anaya, are we ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do some people can hear on YouTube, or would they be able to hear everything here?
they'll be able to hear it on YouTube and Facebook. If you want to, if they want to hear it on Discord, also, I am streaming the video, so they click on what I'm sharing, and I'm about to stream the video. And if you want to show it on the TV, also, we brother on, you have to click on my stream inside the Discord. Say again.
To our 33rd annual Passover. This lesson is titled Yahweh, Superior Intelligence.
I'm here to direct your attention to the name, the ineffable name. There are many aspects of the name that I'll be giving you as we go along. I'll teach this until Yahweh decides that he wants me to go another path. So I bring you back, and we'll start down this road again. Recapitulate.
Yes, sir.
And then I'll pull out some other points that carries us deeper into our inheritance. Ineffable.
Ineffable, incapable of being expressed or described, inexpressible.
Now, I'm going to remind you, I take this path and I've demonstrated to you that those who are not the children of Yahweh are incapable of receiving the knowledge of this name. And I think I took us through the word incapable. They're incapable. When CBS came here and spent 3 or 4 days, the questions that their best commentator asked me demonstrated the commentator was incapable of approaching me. All of her questions were carnal, terrestrial. And when I would answer spiritually, she couldn't perceive it. She was totally incapable of receiving what I said. And I gave her such a powerful revelation. This was CBS crew out of New York. This commentator said, to be the Messiah, you are so down to earth. How are you so down to earth? And yet you're the Messiah. And my reply was, would you like me to hang on the circle of the earth? Would you like me to remain in outer space? If I were to remain off the earth instead of down to earth, if I remain off the earth, then only those in space shuttles will get a chance to see me. And the commentator said, yes, and not many of those. I said, even less than that. They're afraid to come out and see me now because they'll blow up and there'll be a Y in the sky. The commentator fell out laughing when I said, if I hang out of space, no one would see me. So I have to come and be down on earth. My answer just flipped their minds out. I understood the terrestrial approach with the question, with the statement, but I demonstrated I'm above the statement. Though I'm down to earth, I'm still out of space. And it's at my pleasure that I've come down to earth because that's where your mind is. And I told her the carnal mind can't understand God, Yahweh. And you are carnal minded. There is no denial. All your questions are carnal. I'm spiritual. I speak of spiritual things. I always do. Even when I speak to you, I speak to you in such a manner that I hope you can see the spiritual. But I'll be talking sometimes on a carnal level, but I'm not speaking about carnal things. And prove it on short notice. As the children of Yahweh, you are capable. Let's look up capable. We express the incapable. But let's look at the fact that your cap is able. Your cap is able to receive the knowledge of the name. Look up cap.
Cap, a headdress denoting rank, occupation, or the like.
We're talking about a certain rank. We're talking about that peculiar priesthood, that peculiar people, that royal priesthood. You the cap. First in rank, highest rank. Come on.
Cap, to surpass with something better.
To surpass with something better. See, capable, the root word is cap after all. You are to surpass the civilization of Satan with something better. You are to surpass the knowledge of this world with something better. Go ahead.
Cap, to complete. To serve as a cap, covering, or top to. Overlie.
Capable. Capable deals with able. Give me able.
Able, having necessary power, skill, resources, or qualifications.
You have the necessary skill and qualifications to surpass the knowledge of this world with something better. And the ineffable name makes you capable, makes you able to surpass all that's in this world. Come on.
Able, having or showing confidence, intelligence, skill, etc.
Having skill, and being able to show, demonstrate this knowledge and skill. The name will do this for you.
Able, a code word formerly used in communications to represent the letter A.
Woo! Now, I just think we have to stop that for a minute. Capable is a code word for the letter A. Oh, able is a part of the cap, the first in rank. The ineffable name, Those who receive knowledge of the ineffable name become capable. able to show forth the skill comprised in the letter A. A is first in the rank, first in the series. There's only one that's first, and that's Yahweh ben Yahweh, Yahweh. And this is a mind thing. Able is a code word for the letter A. How many already knew that? You're conscious of able being a code word? You walking around with that in your head? The able is a code word, a secret code word for the letter A. So knowledge of the letter A will make you able. Who is represented by the letter A? Yahweh. What's the name? Yahweh. YAHWEH. The Tetragrammaton. Knowledge of the name makes you capable, makes you able, makes you a. Will make you a. If you accept being a child of Yahweh, then you're going to study what I'm directing your mind to. And you're not only going to study it, you're going to apply it. Got to put it in practice. Look at this, look at this. Just the study of the name being ineffable carries us to cable, carries us to cap and able, a code word for the letter A. And I've taught you enough about A to not go into that tonight. But look at the concentrated power. Now let's go to capable.
Capable. Having intelligence.
Having, hold it. It's not, intelligence is not something that you're going to go and acquire. Intelligence is not for sale. Listen well. Intelligence cannot be acquired. Intelligence is innate. Intelligence is dictated by your genes and chromosomes. That's why our people can become a skillful musician and never take a class. It's innate. It's something you're born with. In order for the subordinate people to rule over you, they must somehow convince you in the education process that you are inferior. Once they convince you that you are inferior, that you are a minority, they must convince you that you are second class citizens. So then all of your energy is devoted to trying to become a first-class citizen according to a subordinate mentality. They dictate the structure by which you seek first-class citizenship. And instead of accepting A as your standard, you accept the subordinate people as your standard because they sit in the place of God in your eyesight. So you mistake an inferior people as one to imitate. They are incapable, and you submit yourself. The incapable people must convince you that you're inferior, that you're nobody, that you're incapable of learning. So what must they do? Teach you how to hate learning. You're actually taught to hate books. You walk around America, 80% of all white people, for lunch break, on the airplane, on the bus, bathroom, they got books. You go across America, and 80% of black folk have no books anywhere. You give him a book, he'll curse you out. It's the reverse. Only 10% of the black folk will pick up a book. 90% of our people won't pick one up, I don't care what, if you give it to them. But 90% of white folk are reading something. It may be pornography, but they're reading something. We are taught to hate books, hate reading, hate knowledge, hate math, hate logic, hate intelligence. We're taught to hate intelligence. If you see somebody that look intelligent, act intelligent in school, everybody gets on their case. You're trying to talk white. Yeah, trying to act white. Trying to be proper. Trying to eat proper. Drink. Look at it. Look at you hold a glass. Figure all out in the air like a white woman. And in other words, we are programmed to think intelligence is white. So all black folk who don't want to be white hate intelligence. So they have a record out now titled, "Let's Go and Be Stupid." And in the lyrics, it said, let's go and do something stupid. After we accept inferiority, we begin to sing ourselves to sleep with it. We reinforce it from within ourselves. So we look up to white people as if they are intelligent, when all the time they're incapable. And we have the superior intelligence. It's already in us. That's the nature of the child of Yahweh, is you have intelligence. Why are white people coming to interview me from around the world if all my children are stupid? If all my followers and disciples are incapable of having intelligence, why worry about me? That's logic. It's illogical to worry about monkeys taking over civilization. Everybody knows they're incapable. What they have done is made our people functionally illiterate, making them unable to express their native and innate intelligence. That's how they rule. Here I am demonstrating Yahweh University. All the media wants to come and film our children, Yahweh University. They want to, and then they ask me the question, how do you get them to learn what they learn? How do you do it? And I say Yahweh. It's the perfect moral teaching. See, I know when I say that, they're incapable of understanding what I'm saying. So they just keep asking the questions around, and all the time I'm telling them how, but they are incapable of receiving what I'm saying. They don't have enough intelligence to perceive what I'm telling them. They keep coming to interview me, trying to learn my secrets. See, they admit in the interview that it's ironic that in the midst of the ghetto, I'm producing the opposite of the ghetto and producing a product superior to the rulership of America. They admit it. The question is, how do you do it? They admit that I'm accomplishing among the drug community, in the middle of the drug community, what they, with all their power, money, resources, guns, police, and everything, are unable to accomplish. And they want to know how. What they really want to do is to try to pit me against my black brothers who deal in drugs and put us in a war state. And you're not going to be able to pull no Ethiopia here with me. In Ethiopia, you got blacks killing blacks, man, you know, and killing their own people. Both sides are guilty. No. See, my war is not against the black brother that's dealing drugs. I'm at war with the sucker that owns the airplanes and the ships that bring it in. And teach my people that's all they can do. It's not my black brother that's afraid of what I'm doing. It's the one that owns the ships and owns the airplane and that sits on the judge's bench and sits in a government that's worried that I might drive their business up in the ghetto and the country will go broke and they'll lose their control. That's who I'm at war against. No, I'm not playing no game against my brother. That's where the Muslims have made a mistake. They going in on a battle war zone type thing. You know, no, man. It's not about beating your brother. It's about, treat the symptom. Jacob selling drugs is a symptom of the sickness. Let's get down with the cause. I know how to get after the cause. I don't have drugs here. I don't have drugs on my property. And my brother's dealing drugs, the dealer here understands that, really. He's demonstrating, he understands. He tells his brother, his boys, look, hang off of Yahweh's property. We respect Yahweh. We don't want to have to go to no. Well, if they're that intelligent, how smart you think I am? I'm at least that smart. See, the only thing sad about black drug dealers, well, not the only thing, but one sad thing is they're not smart as the Cuban drug dealers. They don't own banks. They don't own Park West, skyscrapers. Huh? I'm not condoning, I'm telling you that they're not as smart as the Cuban drug dealer. That's what I'm saying. No, that's not where the war is, brothers and sisters. War is with the cause. Who's putting this in our community and got everybody coming out? Why don't we see drug deals set up in Brickell Avenue? They tell you they can't stop drugs in the ghetto, but they stop drugs on Brickell. You don't think they can stop it? Go on and tell the dealers go hang on Brickell and see if they can stop it. Huh? Even the dealers know that they'll stop it. Wherever you see it, they want to let it be there. Not when I'm looking at Rolls Royces and pull up, Mercedes and BMWs and limousines pull up in this community getting it. So I understand the game, and all I want the brothers to do is just don't stop a nigga from breaking in our apartment too. Don't break in our stuff. Is that righteous? Yes, sir. I'm against the destruction of our community. Black drug dealer is not responsible. He's just a part of it. He's not responsible any more than you're responsible for being black. What are they offering our people? Jobs or drugs? Who's offering it? The rulers are. So they are dismayed when they come and see that I don't have it. I'm creating a microcosmic nation free from drugs. I'm not only free from drugs, I'm free from everything. They also keep asking me questions like, aren't my followers made up of whores, drug dealers, criminals, jailbirds, downtrodden, the depressed, and the down and out that don't have hope? They asked me that question. Have you taken people who didn't have any hope and given hope? I said, and who were desperate? I said, wait a minute, let me tell you something. All niggas are desperate. All niggas in America are desperate. Even those with money are desperate. Then I read it for my answers. I'm displaying that I have intelligence that is superior. I have superior intelligence. I'm demonstrating their incapability to deal with my capability. And I am come not for you to only cheer me, but for you to be a part of demonstrating that your capability is superior to their incapability. Every one of you, that's what I'm here to do. Raise you high above all nations. That's what I want. I'm happy when I see you high. Praise Yahweh. You know what's making you happy now is you're discovering that the knowledge of the name Yahweh gives you correct information about your capability. Our enemies destroyed our knowledge of our capabilities, which is restored in the name of Yahweh. See, capable is a code word for able, A. Huh? A is another code, what? For Yahweh's name. And Yahweh is your Father. You are his children. This is your inheritance. That you are capable, meaning you have intelligence. What kind? Superior. You already have it. You are rich with it. You are already endowed, richly endowed with superior intelligence. You have it. It's not something that you can go to college and get. There's no university, all the universities on the earth is not able to give you intelligence. You go to college with it. You go to the university with it. You go to grade school with superior intelligence. You come out of the womb with superior intelligence. You are conceived and carried in the womb with superior intelligence. When you are but a sperm in your father's loin, you have superior intelligence. Superior intelligence is locked up in the egg of our Hebrew Yehuda woman. So when your egg is mixed with my sperm, the result is superior intelligence, because you are my child, you are my children, you are born with my genes and chromosomes. You're born with superior intelligence. They don't want you to know that. This is the secret of what I've been telling you for years. See, when you discover who you are, then you will know who I am. See, when you discover that you are superior intelligence, you have it. I'm not come to give it to you, I'm come to reveal it to you. A monkey can't receive what I'm teaching. It takes a superior mind to receive what I'm teaching about the ineffable name. So if you can receive it, you have intelligence. Does that mean you should walk around with a big head? See, you're still brainwashed. You're rejecting what's yours. Should you walk around with a big head? Yes! You should walk around with a pregnant head. Full of intelligence. What's wrong with a big head? What am I saying? Should you walk around proud of your intelligence? Should you walk around full of confidence as a result of knowing that you have superior intelligence? See, what upsets my enemies and your oppressors when they come and interview me is I tell them I don't believe in black supremacy. Therefore, I don't believe in your white supremacist attitude. What I believe in is superiority because I am supreme. And the people I come to have superior intelligence who can receive me. That's why false leaders are quantitative. I'm qualitative. False leaders want everybody to follow them. I'm looking for 144,000. I'll get mine because I know the 144,000 are the ones who have superior intelligence. And nobody, there's not 144,000 superior minds linked up nowhere on the planet. I'm the only one born to electromagnetically attract superior intelligence. Because I'm divine intelligence. A fool can't follow me. A fool is uncomfortable in here. A fool is bored in here. See, this is the power of the knowledge of the name Yahweh. This is the power of the name. Is understanding this is your inheritance. What a joy it is to come and find out knowledge about the ineffable word, to understand that we have superior intelligence. What does it mean? You got to study about it. So when you're studying about the name Yahweh, then who you studying about? Yourself. Myself is yourself. So when you learn of me, you're learning of yourself. That's why I come through the seed of Abraham, looking like you, born in the same experience as you, demonstrate that I overcome what you were unable to come, making me the mighty God, so I can show you how to be God. Demonstrating superior intelligence. You already have it. Inferior minds are not attracted to come here. You have to have intelligence to want to come here. You may not look like much in your own eyesight. That's only because your enemies have convinced you that you're inferior. How can you be inferior and follow God, the Creator? You have to be intelligent to follow Yahweh. Only the intelligent people can choose Yahweh. They may beat you down, but I'm here to lift you up. Up, you mighty Judah. Up, mighty Judah. Up, lions of the tribe of Judah. Up, you lions. Up, quit crouching down. Up, you lions. Let's roll with divine, supreme, superior intelligence.
This concludes Yahweh, Superior Intelligence.
We've come
This is regarding
seven, and it says Yahweh created a man in his own image. In the image of Yahweh created he him, a male and a female created he them. He created a male and a female in his image. Our sisters will rule with us, not behind us, but there's a word OWN, which is own. He created one, a male and a female in his own image. In the thesaurus, I have Rosette's thesaurus, got a couple of them. And this one is from the Rosette's thesaurus, 1936. And when you look up the word own, it means kinship. It means perfect. It means genius. It means twin. We are twin to Yahweh. Remember Matthew 5:48 says, be ye therefore perfect, even as your Father. Be perfect. So it says the word own synonym is we're to be a twin. When the world see us, they see Yahweh. Kinship. You're gonna have to look up the word superior intelligence. You're gonna have to look up the word endowed with superior intelligence. Write this scripture down, which is 1 Peter 2:9. 1 Peter 2:9. Okay, James. 1 Peter 2:9 says, it says, but ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation. Not a holy religion, a holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praises of him, Yahweh ben Yahweh, who have called you out of darkness, being mentally ignorant, into his marvelous light. 10 say, which in time past were not a people, but are now the people of Yahweh, which had not obtained mercy, but now have obtained mercy. Now, you see the word generation. He says that there's a chosen generation. And now I need you to look up the word gene, because it says you're a chosen gene. This is why all the prophets wish that they could be here today to witness the coming of Yahweh ben Yahweh and the resurrection of his people. Remember now, Yahweh ben Yahweh came in the flesh as the Son to show us that we can overcome. Remember now, own means kinship. It means perfect, genius, to be a twin to Yahweh. Anaya, can you give us the word gene? Yes, sir. Wait just a minute, now. Did you say the word gene mean offspring? See, you got to write down that word because Yahweh's gene is in us. And we're that generation chosen to be mentally resurrected into Psalms 82:6, where it says, "Ye are God, you're children of the Most High Yahweh." We're the gene, the generation that has the gene that's able to come and overcome this mindset. Go ahead with Gene, Anaya. She is telling us that our origin is Yahweh. See, to be his kin, it also means kind. We're his kind. And he come to resurrect mentally his kind. Now you got to look these words up now. You got to look them up for yourself. Come on now. Did you hear that? Something was passed from the parent. See, Yahweh is our parent. And we have went through 6,000 years of his rulership. The worst, the last 400 years in America, Genesis 15:13, where we'll be in slavery for 400 years. That was the worst part of being mentally dead. But now the opportunity, we have the opportunity. See, when Yahweh says judgment day, we could make a judgment because we study. Do we want Yahweh or do we still want this society? This society will not be straightened up. The only way it's going to straighten up is we straighten up. Daniel 2:44 says, in the days of these kings, in the days of these rulers, shall Yahweh, the God of heaven, set up his kingdom. In the days of these rulers, not after you die, not going up in the clouds. Yahweh's kingdom is going to be right here on earth. Where does the change must take place? In our mind first. When you have a heaven mind, you will create a heaven surrounding. What is heaven going to be like? The institution of Psalms 19:7, the law. Anaya, I'm not going to do it. Now, can you, good gracious, please look up the word kinship. And now, can we just peep at kinship a little bit? Just a little bit tonight. See, you want to be to the feast of Passover. You want to be there, whatever you need to do. We're only looking for Yahweh's children now. You want to be there. We're going to impart wisdom that's you may have never heard before. But you need this wisdom. And it's time for the good people to come together and meet each other. You got it tonight? Come on. See, we're the family of Yahweh. We're actually his family. Gracious, come on, Naya. Go ahead, Naya. His kind. Go ahead, Naya. We're the nation of Yahweh. Anaya, so it's 1 minute after 8. This is Anaya, can you get on wonderful announcements? Come on, don't get me started now. You guys, all right? I tried. Say family who? Uh-huh. Blood relation. See, we blood related to Yahweh. We're his physical, biological family. Go ahead, Anaya. Come on. Okay. Would you say that's it? That would you say that's it? Thank you, Brother Anaya, for those wonderful announcements. Again, the Passover is April the 1st, sundown, to April the 8th. See, that's a law that we haven't been taught. to keep the Passover? Well, we're going to stop right here. I want to thank Yahweh for his truth and mercy and his teachings and the opportunity to learn who I am. And I'm still learning. I'm continuously getting more excited every day. Well, we're going to say the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Anaya, that book study class is at 6 p.m., right? All right. And they can come right back to this same. All right. Well, we're going to say the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. The Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Tefillah. Ave Nu Shabbat Shemaya. Ye Karte Shemerka. Tavo Makuteaka. Yase Rizonka. Tivashamayim Kain Baret. Et Lekum Kunkenu. Tain La Nu Hayom. Uslak La Nu. All Karte Nu. Kimosha Sol Kim. Gamanat Nu. La Kote La Nu. Ve'al Tefiye Nu. Wadeni Sayon. King Kasenu. Min Hara. Hilakar. Hamamlaha. Vea Givera. Vea Teferet. Veolame. Olame. Sila. We thank thee, Yahweh, O living and eternal King, who has so mercifully restored our souls within us. Praise Yahweh. Again, it's our pleasure. Always remember that Yahweh ben Yahweh loves you, and we, the nation of Yahweh, love you. Shalom, shalom. We look to see you on our biblical Bible book study class. And then we look to see you Thursday and also at the Feast of Passover, April the 8th, April the 1st through April the 8th. Shalom, shalom. Be safe.